I'm going to share with you what I wanted to know before going to the Disney College program. So stick around if you're thinking on doing the program. So I did the Disney College program from July 2023 until January 2024. It's been 6 months since my program ended, and right now I'm feeling very nostalgic about it. Also, I want to point out that everyone's experience in the college program is going to be different because there are so many different roles you can get. You can work at different locations. Your experience is going to be different. So don't compare your story to others and just enjoy every step of your program because it's going to be different from everybody else's. So the Disney College program is basically an internship offered by the Walt Disney Company, and it allows students to work and live at Disney, basically. That's it. You're going to be working a lot. Let's talk about my role. I got attractions in Animal Kingdom in Dino Land. I worked in 2 different places, and it was the Boneyard. So I was basically a babysitter. If you don't know what the Boneyard is, it's like a playground for children. There's a lot of slides and like ropes you can climb. There's also a dig site. But I did enjoy my time there. And I also worked at T-Spin. It's called Triceratops Spin. It's basically like the Dumbo ride, just in Animal Kingdom and with flying dinosaurs. I had the most simple attraction you can imagine. It was so stressful. It was so stressful because you were responsible for everyone in the ride. Something I didn't like about my role in attractions is that you can't pick up in other locations. Like, for example, merch, you can work in all merch locations, on resorts, on the parks, on Animal Kingdom, on Epcot, because it's merch. Or custodial, like you can pick up anywhere. But attractions is a very specific training, and just because I know how to operate T-Spin doesn't mean I know how to operate Flight of Passage over in Pandora. So it was so different. It was so annoying because I wanted to pick up in other places, but my role wouldn't allow it. I was there to work. I was very excited to work and save money and come back home with a lot of money saved. But I worked at Animal Kingdom, and if you don't know, Animal Kingdom sometimes closes at 6 or 7. So I always got 6-hour shifts for a total in a whole week of 30 hours. And that is not a lot. That is not a lot because we had to pay rent. Rent was expensive in Flamingo Crossing. And I was discouraged when I couldn't even reach 35 hours in a week. But that's my experience because one of my best friends I made on the DCP, she worked in Animal Kingdom in quick service. And oh my God, sometimes she worked 50 hours in 1 week. That's crazy. That's crazy. She had 12 and 13-hour shifts. And I was like, girl, I admire you so much. Like, I wanted to work, but she was working her pants off. Now let's talk about roommates. So I chose to live in Flamingo Crossings, and I did not link with anybody. When I got there, I was gonna see my roommate for the first time ever, and I was so scared because I was gonna be living with this complete stranger for the next 6 months of my life. She was gonna be sleeping right there, right next to me. So I was so scared, but we got to know each other. And she was so sweet. I got the most respectful and kind person you could ask for. We used to have opposite schedules. Like, she would work until 1 a.m., sometimes 2, and she never woke me up once. When she got home, I was already... but she never woke me up, so I am very thankful for that. Shout out to you, roomie. You know who you are. Our apartment was a 2x2. That means 2 bedrooms and 2 baths. But I shared my room with my roommate, and 2 other people slept on the other room. So it was small, but it was okay. We lived at West, and West is the best. Just letting you know. But it was so fun. I loved my apartment. I loved living in Flamingo. It was so fancy. It was always so clean, so aesthetic. I was so lucky to live there. But rent was a little bit expensive. It was expensive because you get transportation, classes, there was a gym, there's a pool. Everything was smacking perfect. So I'm going to give you a few tips if you're planning on doing the college program. And number one is that you have to be mentally prepared that you're there to work, that you're going to be away from your family. Although you're at Disney, it is work, and it can be draining. Let's talk about something else I did not like about my program, and that is what? Guess it. I did not take my car. Rookie mistake, I know. I live in Puerto Rico. My car was here on an island, and I had to send my car overseas, and it was so expensive to take my car, and that's why I didn't take it. But I think my experience would have been so much better if I had a car, because I was relying on Uber and taking the buses every single day. Oh, I was so over the buses. Listen to this. The buses make many stops. I know the Epcot one, I think the Epcot one only makes one stop. But my bus, the Animal Kingdom bus, the one that goes to Animal Kingdom, stops at so many resorts before. So many resorts. I had to leave my apartment 1 hour before. 1 hour. I had to be on the bus. So that means I had to get another hour before ready. So if my shift was like, I don't know, 1, I was already getting ready at 11 because I had to take the bus at 12, and it takes me about an hour, and then I get to my, it was a whole thing. And Animal Kingdom was like 10 minutes from West, like from Flamingo. It was only 10 minutes. But, having a car gives you freedom. I would have explored so many other areas of Florida if I had my car. Because I could have done it with Uber, but it was so expensive. Like, every time I went to Universal, it was more than $30 on Uber one way. At one point, I was feeling very nostalgic, and I remember, I think it was like Hispanic Heritage Week or something similar like that. And in our leader's trailer, so like backstage, they had prepared a meal, like Hispanic food. And I was like, before even knowing this, I was already like sad because I was missing my family. And the leader said, "Hey, we have food. If you want, you can go get some." So I go there, and other coworkers are all lined up like in a table, serving rice and serving lechon, and they're serving, there was yuca, there were so many yummy foods. And oh my God, I remember like turning around and like all the flags were there, and I remember seeing the Puerto Rican flag, and I just started crying. Like, my eyes are starting to tear up. It really means a lot to me when people acknowledge that you're different. Like, I was not American. I was doing the college program, but my family was on an island far away, and my flag was there, and they were serving like my food. Oh my God. And I was like with my plate like that. Thank you. Shout out to my leaders. They were all so sweet and so nice. I've heard horror stories about other leaders, but my leaders were very nice. There was one scary one, but he was still nice. The saddest part is when you have to say goodbye. I made so many friends, and I am so lucky, and I feel so grateful to have met them in my program. And I know we're gonna be friends forever. Like, even no matter how many miles apart we are, I know we're always gonna be friends. Also, I loved my mini graduation. You just basically take pictures with Mickey and a graduation gown. But it's still cute and nice for pictures and tiny videos. Also, when you complete the college program, like, you get like a certificate through your email. And this is mine. This is just a copy. I have mine up there with my little graduation Mickey ears. But yeah, it's my certificate that I did the college program, and I would do it again. I would definitely do the college program again. But with what I said, my car, maybe a 4x4, that means having my own room. Not that I hated my roommate, but sometimes we just want a little bit of privacy. What else would I change? Ooh, my role. I don't know why. I don't know nothing of photography. Cero. Nothing. But I still wanted to try PhotoPass. You're basically like a photographer in different areas in the park. But I didn't get it. I got attractions. But it's okay. It could have been worse. If you want to make some memories, I went to all the parks and I got the signatures of a lot of characters. And I also have my name tag here with my earning my ears. It's basically when you're on training, you get this little red ribbon to let everyone know you're new. But yeah, I love it so much. I have so many good memories of my college program. Also, I want to show you my ears. Look. I got so many ears. I went ear crazy. So another thing I liked about the college program is that I got to be in a different culture. Basically, it's a different culture than mine. And I got to speak English a lot. English is my second language. Spanish is my first. But my conversational English with other people got so much better. So if you have any questions about the Disney College program, make sure to comment them below. And I'll try to make a video answering your questions. So thank you for watching. And if you're planning on doing the college program, please follow my tips. Thank you for watching another video. This is my second YouTube video. I'm so excited. Thank you for watching. Make sure to comment and like and share and subscribe. Most importantly, please subscribe. Please. Thank you. Love you guys. Until next time.